Saturn is going to be here for 3 years. My name is Shelly and I am an intuitive. I am also a magic teacher and a community leader. Also, if you're getting confused why I'm looking up, because I have something up on top there, and if I'm looking down, it's because you guys will be alright. Just listen to the words that I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And I really just want to talk about Saturn. Let's go over like the 12 signs and let's talk about now listen, Saturn is going to be in this place for 3 years. Listen, Saturn is going to be here for 3 years. Okay, the last time Saturn was in something for 3 years, guess what happened? COVID. Okay, COVID happened. So literally, it's going to affect all of us on a big way, and it's in Pisces now. So the way it's going to affect us is it's going to be very spiritual and very deep and faded. And I think we need this. I think, you know, ethics and karma and things need to play out right now. And I think the way people are handling or being needs to change. Those rose-colored glasses need to come off, and we need to get back into reality and start doing the right things. All right, to what nature is, I guess you would say. So let's start with Aries. So Aries, Saturn is going to be in your 12th house. Okay, so this is an isolation time. This is spiritual time. This is meditation time. Okay, I will also say this is a great time to like what I've been doing, not in whole signs, but like my Saturn's in my 12th house, but like what I've been doing, I've been listening to like a lot of like sound music. So like 888 hertz, and like I think like 5, 6, I don't remember all the things. Okay, but it's definitely gonna add it into my Patreon. So if you want, I'm doing an article about that this week on my Patreon about the different sound waves. Last week was a doozy for me. I almost got arrested. I don't know, did I almost get arrested? Oh my god, I gotta talk about that. I kind of, yeah, I mean, if I kept getting any more irate, things could have happened. But let me tell you about the sound music, because that literally changed my whole situation. So literally listen to sound can change everything. It changes your frequency. So if you have Saturn in your 12th house, listening to music will be great. Travel right now could be good too. Just be careful, but I think travel and sales will be great for you right now if you have Saturn in your 12th house, Aries. Also, a lot of spiritual protection right now. You are good. You know, there's so many times I gave myself anxiety about things that I felt like was going wrong, to only have 2 days later everything go right, to only have 5 days later, a week later, whatever, everything worked out perfectly, exactly how I needed it to work out. So definitely, if you are Aries, don't really focus right now on all the bad things. Focus on the things that's going to get better. Using a lot of positive affirmation will be great for you right now. Now, if you're a Taurus, this is going to be in your 11th house. So this means, like, you know, you might have new friends. Like I was telling Issa Rae and Megan Thee Stallion, like those are people that have Saturn in the 11th. Well, Meg had it in the 10th, but you know, friendship themes might come out for both of these people. They might not be friends with the same people that they were friends before. You're gonna start seeing these things happen, and it's okay. You know, new commitments, new communities, being a part of like a whole new community, figuring out what you really want. And I also will say this would be great if you want to start something, like if you want to start a community effort, if you want to be online and you're a Taurus, start now. I promise you, in 3 years you'll be like an internet sensation. I wish I had done that. And start now. I'm telling you, in 3 years, mark my words, you'll be an internet sensation if you're doing what you're really supposed to be doing. So yeah, it's gonna take away things that you don't need in this space. friendships that you don't need in this space, communities that you don't need in this space. It's going to take those things away, but it's going to give you a solid base and foundation. Okay, Gemini, this is really going to be about changes in your work and your career, feeling like you want to just do something completely different, Gemini. You might have a whole new job, a whole new career, a whole new thing that you didn't even think about before. You're also going to probably be looking for a lot of respect from people and from like your reputation. Like you're gonna be changing the way you feel about your reputation, or you might want to feel better about what people think about you. It's gonna take an overhaul, and I really hope this is gonna be for the best, Gemini. I hope that you change it into something that's gonna really benefit you, because people are gonna look at you a little differently now. Okay, and this is all depend on you. Whatever happens right now, Gemini, it literally, it's you. And I don't want to say this, but it's you. You are going to be the destroyer or the alchemist of your career, of your reputation right now. So do what you needs to be done. Okay, for Cancer, this is really changing your whole belief system. You know, you might decide, I don't want to be a Christian anymore. You might decide that, okay, I want to go back to the church. You might decide that there's things that you grew up in and it doesn't make any sense. There's things that you want to do that's different. You might want to start dibbling and dabbling in maybe a cult, or maybe you want to do more stuff in higher learning. You might get a degree, and this is great if you are in school for a degree. You will probably be at the top of your class. This is a great time to study and learn from the best at a high level. Also, Cancer, you might want to travel far, but I'm not trying to say don't travel for the next 3 years. What I'm saying, Cancer, is just be careful with your travels. You might have a little ups and downs when it comes to traveling from now until then, but you know, as long as you look at your transits and you stay calm, when things are gonna just go a little, it might go a little awry, but it's gonna be okay. That's what I'm gonna say. Things might not be the best. It's kind of giving like a Mercury retrograde kind of a situation. But all in all, if you pay attention, if you breathe, and if you make preparations beforehand, Cancer, your traveling will be very beneficial for you. Definitely also looking for gurus, maybe getting a mentor. There might be a mentor, Cancer, that is going to change your life. Maybe meeting someone that is at a higher stature that's going to change your life for the better. Okay, Leo. So Leo, this is going to be in your 8th house. This is a lot to do with maybe like getting your taxes together, or your inheritance together, getting any legal documentation together. If you have a marriage, you might get divorced. I ain't gonna hold you. Any kind of shared resources might take a turn this year, well, for the next 3 years. So really look into those matters. I also want to say, Leo, look at your womb. Make sure that you're okay. The sexy time, you know, just be careful when you're doing these things. I'm not trying to say just be celibate, but what I am saying is that, you know, depending on who you share yourself with, it can make or break you. So be careful with the energies that you bring into yourself. Be careful the energies that you are around right now, right? I definitely want to say that. And you might get a spark too if you are in a cult. That really might help you a lot. You know, doing a lot of those things will help you more than I think any other sign. Getting into your occult bag, okay? Your occult bag. And also like candle magic or any kind of like herbs or anything like that is gonna really help you, you know, anything that's kind of like either research, anything that you have to like dive deep into is going to be beneficial for you at this time. Okay. Also maybe talks of bankruptcy, and that is not a bad thing. Starting over, deep transformation, Leo. Virgo, I want to say relationship issues, contracts, what might be a thing, marriages, and compromising. You know, Virgo, you know, really getting into what do you want? What do you want for yourself? Thinking about that and really really standing 10 toes down in what you want, Virgo. You know what I'm saying? You might lose a lot of friends. You might lose a lot of different things. And you're like, what is happening? And you might not be in the same relationship that you were in. Maybe, you know, you're changing whole relationships. You might get married. So it depends. Things depends on like your circumstance, Virgo. Like I said, marriage is on the table. Contracts with other people are on the table. Things are changing and moving. I would say to have flexibility in your relationships, your intimate relationships, and your business relationships. I think flexibility is the key word. I also think, Virgo, let it go. If there's something that you feel is not working out, that's Saturn telling you this is a no. Let it go. Okay. Next, I want to Libra. So Saturn for the next 3 years is going to be in your 6th house of work. So this could be a promotion. This could be moving up the ladder, or this could be I hate this job and I'm going to get a new job. So if you change job in the next 3 years, most people do. I don't, a lot of people after a certain time go to another position. This definitely might be you. If this is not like a job or your day-to-day schedule thing, definitely could do with some health concerns. Please go to the doctor. Stay on your health for the next 3 years. Work out, eat right. I would definitely think about having a more nutritious, healthy diet. There's might be some like gut issues if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And Saturn, it'll be like, you'll know when you're fucking up, Libra, if your stomach hurts. Okay, if you got the bubble guts every damn day, if something is happening, that is your inclination, Libra, that you need to leave that alone, leave that situation alone and do better. So if you feel like, oh my God, my stomach is wilding right now, Libra, yeah, you're not doing right. Something's up. I also want to say for the next 3 years, you're going to see a lot of like, I don't want to put this on you, Libra, but you might see some haters out of nowhere. Like, what? Messing with me like that. It's gonna be a lot of uncovering, kind of like a Saturn in the 11th house situation, but like, yeah, but in like just secret enemies coming out. So please be careful about your friendships and about people around you at this moment. I would say this, Libra, especially for Libras, if you have a Pisces friend, if that person is not helping you with your health, with your job, or just helping you kind of structure your day-to-day, like, giving you tips on how to like structure it, that is not your friend, that is your enemy. I don't care what anybody says, okay? If your Pisces friend, Libra, is not helping you get fit, get right, or helping you master your day-to-day, that is not your friend, okay? That's not your friend, because they are the they are the enemy, okay? And I know people are gonna come after me for this, but like, I don't care. It is the truth. That 6th house is the truth. I have Virgo in my 6th house, and literally, if I have a Virgo friend, if that friend is not helping me be my best self, usually that friend is not it. Usually that friend is not it for me. Okay, but try it out. Try it out, Libra. Try it out and let me know. Try it out. But I definitely want to say that you definitely should work on your health. Definitely should work on your day-to-day. Like, literally structure your day-to-day. Get a planner. Write things down. It's really important for the next 3 years. Okay, Sagittarius, this is going to be in your 4th house. So like, everything about your home life is going to change. Everything about your home life is really going to be different, Sagittarius. You might get a new house, which is super exciting. You might lose a house. You might move from a different place that you're in right now. You might start building, doing a lot of reconstruction in your house, remodeling. I love those things. I'm like, woo! You might move overseas. You might move overseas, Sagittarius. You might find yourself in a far place that you call your home now. Also, I want Sagittarius, I want you to look out for your mom. If your mom is still here, or your mother, or somebody that's like a mother figure to you, just watch out for them. Make sure they're okay. Watch out for their health. I want to say that. I also want to say, Sagittarius, be careful with your home with like pipes. So you might have some like pipe issues, maybe a pipe burst or something like that. These are things that can happen because, you know, Saturn is in your 4th house. So yeah, like pipe bursting and stuff like that, which is very annoying. Just watch out for that. But I don't know, I like this placement because it just is like new. This will be bothersome if your home is already not a safe space for you. So if Sagittarius, if you feel like your home is not safe for you, you need from now on till next 3 years, you need to really build a solid foundation for your home. Okay, this can also be nesting. I don't know if you might have a new baby or getting pregnant or just a new life in general, like getting a new life. This is like preparing yourself for something big. Capricorn, one of my favorite signs. I'm not a Capricorn, but I love Capricorns. This is in your 3rd house of like learning. You know, you might start, you know, learning a new language, which is kind of really cool for you. A lot of things, maybe you've been talking to, maybe for the next 3 years, you're going to be talking to your siblings a little bit more. Watch out for things with your siblings. Is it any strained relationships, Capricorn, with your siblings? I want you to focus on that and try to repair those things. Also, be careful driving for the next 3 years. Capricorn, I want you to be careful driving. I want you to be careful driving because Capricorn, driving can be a thing. I also want you to be careful of your neighborhood, Capricorn. You might want to move. You might move, Capricorn, because something with your neighborhood. Oh my God. Just as I'm saying that, my homegirl literally, oh my God. Okay, so my homegirl, she's a Capricorn, and literally her car messed up. She got hit in her neighborhood, and she, you know, other stuff happened, and she had to move from the neighborhood she was in. So you might have to move, or watch out for your neighborhood, or, you know, Capricorn. A lot of short distance driving might be happening for you, and just be careful of those things too. A lot of communicating, so like, you know, be careful of what you're saying. You know, mean what you're saying and say what you mean. You know, communication styles might be a little bit more difficult for you than normal during these 3 years, and this is good for you, Capricorn, because it's really gonna get you outside of your mundane, like whatever, and like getting to like really go deep into like, how do I really feel about this? You might want to do a therapy. You might want to see a therapist, Capricorn, just so you can like get out whatever that you really want to say. I think that would be a great thing for you. Learning, again, any kind of like cool little learning, new things, I think that's great that you should do. Did I ever put anything else? No, that's it. Okay, Aquarius, this is in your 2nd house of values. So for the next 3 years, you're gonna really figure out like, what matters to me? Do I really like this? Do I really like what I'm doing? You know, also like your money. This might affect your money. So, you know, you just want to make sure that you are investing. This is great for you, Aquarius, because you might not be thinking about the long haul. And this is time for you to start getting serious about, you know, your money, and serious about how you're making your money. Also, serious about what you're putting in your body and what you value. You know, what are you eating? You can't be eating this craziness, you know, top tier stuff only, honey. Okay, I just want you to, you know, think about your value sets and like what makes sense. But definitely, what I put, money from relationships with your relationships with your parents, Aquarius. You might wanna realize that you value certain relationships, Aquarius, and you want to extend that to them. Maybe this is a father figure that you might want to like rekindle a situation with him, Aquarius. Maybe, you know, your mother or whatever, you want to like take the time to really focus on your parents and like what you value about them. You know, times are short, and you know, you're not here forever, so let's think about that. Definitely. What else I have for Aquarius that I put down? Yeah, that's mostly it. Just your value sets, Aquarius. Things are going to change. The things that you once wanted, you're not going to want them anymore. And your taste is going to be exquisite by the end of this transit. I promise you that. Your money is definitely going to be long, because you're going to invest. It's going to force you. So if you don't do right, it's going to be trash. But I think that Saturn is going to be helping you cultivate your money in the right way. And last but not least, it's Pisces. And Pisces, this is going to be in your first house, so your body is going to change drastically. Okay, when I say hot bod, so I mean, I want to see walks, I want to see working out, I want to see you eating better. The things that you like, the way you present yourself might be different. You know, you might do a new hairstyle, you might do a couple hairstyles, you know what I'm saying? You might just like, you're out, the clothes that you wear, you might find a whole new niche for yourself. Like, your clothes might just be completely different. The way your outward appearance to everyone will be completely different. You will be another person, and that's okay. This is the person that you're supposed to be. Authentically, I want you, to Pisces, to think about who is the most authentic version of yourself and be that. I dare you, Pisces, I dare you, be your authentic self for the next 3 years. Not think about anybody. Pisces, I want you to put your phone on do not disturb, because I want you to be so ingrained in yourself that it does not matter what anybody says. Focus on you. Focus on being the person that you always wanted to be. And I promise you, by the end of the 3 years, you're going to look up and be like, how was I anybody else? How was I anybody else? And I love this for you, Pisces. So your body's going to change. You might get pregnant. Pisces, in the next 3 years, you might have a child. And if that's something that you want, congratulations. If that's not what you want, honey, then you need to be careful. Okay, I will definitely say that. I think this is what needed to happen. I see a lot of Pisces that are lost, and a lot of Pisces that are looking for validation and are looking for things from everyone else but themselves. And I want to tell you right now, you got the juice. You got the juice, baby. So please, please focus on you. Have some alone time, like I told Aries to do, to really realize what makes you tick. I think that's really important. Oh my God, are we done? Wow, I really am done. But before I end, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of my coming back. Jupiter Society is something that I just started, and I want you guys to understand that this is a beautiful community. There is an application process. I'm going to be waiving those at first. I want to start building, and then to see if this is something that you would like. Please, I'm going to be doing 30-minute free readings for everybody that's in my Patreon for the Jupiter Society. I'm also going to be doing some great spell magic and adding that in every single month. You're gonna get access to the astro calendar for free every single month. We're going to have Zoom calls every single month. If anyone is having like issues and you're in Jupiter Society, we are together as one. So that means we are going to definitely conjure together. We're definitely going to help come up with like things that can help you tangibly in real life, help you change your circumstance. This is about alchemy. This is about moving energy, and we're going to teach each other. So there's a lot that I have to give, and I know there's a lot that you might have to give me. So if you're interested in joining the society, please go to my Patreon. I'm really versed in a lot of occult knowledge. We're going to be talking a lot about books. I cannot wait. Next month is going to be when we're going to be talking the most about books, and I have our first book, and I cannot wait to start, because this is going to change your life. It's a book that has been changing mine, and I didn't even finish it yet, so I cannot imagine how it will change my life when I finish it with you guys. Before I end this, I want to say RIP to Brother Panic. You have taught me so much. I know you're in the ether, but I know you're listening. Thank you so much for teaching us everything that you have taught us. I will definitely make sure to pass your teachings along, especially in Jupiter Society. Thank you so much for following me. Thank you so much for listening. All right, bye. Love you.